So today, as you probably read from the title, we're drawing some popular YouTubers. Right now, we start with finding the perfect image to use for this video. So right now, I'm just going through and looking for pictures to use for DanDDM. We're drawing some other creators, as you'll see later. So yeah, we're just looking for the picture, the right one to use. Cause right now, I don't know which one to use. Yeah, that. Well, now I'm just trying to figure out how to what. Just gonna copy it. So basically, how we're gonna draw this is I'm just gonna eyeball it. Basically, just look at it and try to draw it as I look at it. Very difficult to make it look good, but who cares? We're drawing his nose right now. Nose is usually like the most disgusting part. It's not looking too good, but yeah, we're going on. This is at like 5 times speed because it takes so long to get through this drawing part. I'm doing his hair, trying to figure out what's the right color to use, changing colors, figuring out what looks good, what doesn't. So I'm just keep going, keep drawing. And there's more drawing his mouth. His mouth is, you can see in a second, his teeth are just horrible, absolutely disgusting. Can't, no one can handle his teeth. It's just, this looks nothing like the original image. Like if you look back and forth, you realize this is nothing like it. Like what? So now I'm getting his lips or his lips in. Not very difficult, just trying to make it look nice as he can get. Also making sure that there's the little yellow in his teeth, cause that's there. Um, I don't really know what else. Just kind of drawing his neck and his body now. This is usually the easiest part, cause there's no detail other than maybe just like his neck. Kind of just drawing his shirt now, trying to get his shirt to be the right color. This is the repeating theme is if you don't see it, it doesn't exist. So we're just shortening the whole thing, and yeah, we're not drawing his whole body. And we're calling him Dan PDN or whatever. Now we're gonna draw Joe. Joe, it was very interesting trying to find a picture for him, because some of these I'm like, is that really him? Like right there, like watch. That doesn't look like Joe. Like that doesn't look like him at all. So we're not doing that. We're just trying to find a picture. That doesn't. What is that? Try and find a picture. Trying to decide between the two. I guess we decided on this one. And right now we're just gonna draw. Ignore the massive lump in the side of his head. It's just that the big lump is supposed to be. It's there. You know, if you look, there's a big lump in the side of his head. So I drew it, but I exaggerated it way too much, and I realized that and made it smaller. But I don't remember. This was like yesterday when I made this recording. This is a voiceover the day later. But yeah, drawing his nose. His nose is, I mean, drawing the nose is probably my favorite part, because that's just when everything starts going downhill. As soon as we get to the nose, it starts not looking too good. There's these little white things that show up because I'm removing things. I don't know. Yeah, we're drawing his body, making him look ripped, you know, because if he is in the picture, that's how he's gonna draw it. His teeth just made it so bad. Oh my, he looks like he's a golfer or something. Like, that's just what I think it is. But yeah, we're drawing his body, you know, putting lots of detail, making him look ripped. Because I don't know what else to do. Trying to fill in these little gaps, because that just bleeds into the other side. And as you can tell, this is a pretty nice picture. We're gonna name it Joe, whatever. I forgot what I named it. Alright, now we're going moving on to the next group of people. So, we're gonna be drawing Captain Sauce. He's my favorite YouTuber to ever. Right now, he's my favorite YouTuber. And as you can see, some of these pictures, they're more like merged or someone just uploading pictures. They're all like over 5 years old. And they're pretty old because he's been doing YouTube for like 9 years. Anyway, back to the drawing. I really messed up on this one. I'm really just trying to make it look as nice as possible. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying in these pictures. Drawing his nose right now. Probably like the most obvious part of him that's off, other than like the rest of his body, because it looks nothing like him. We're just gonna ignore that whole thing that we just saw there, because I missed. But yeah, I didn't really want to draw each individual strand of hair on his head, which I do that sometimes, but that's for like if it's needed. Way, and then we got his lips. The lips are usually the easiest. I kind of just look at it and just guess what the color is gonna be, and then, but then for his beard, I'm gonna be drawing almost every single individual little strand of hair, kind of. But it's gonna be very exaggerated and messed. During this recording, I was thinking these eyes make him look like he's a goat, not like the best YouTuber. I mean like the animal, like just the actual animal. Anyway, back to his beard. As you can see, I'm speeding this up even faster than it was before, just trying to get done with this drawing, because it's every second I spend on it ruins it even more. So his face is absolutely horrendous. There's no reason to even just I drew it so badly, but it's amazing because like I don't even know how to explain this. But now I'm just removing the massive lump from the side of his head that doesn't need to be there.
Why is there a lump in the side of his head?
It doesn't matter why there's a lump on the side of his head, but now I'm adding it to the correct position, because if you look at the corner, it's there. It's his cheek or whatever. Now we're gonna add his shirt and his neck. His neck, I kind of ruined his neck a little bit. It doesn't look like a neck at all. It kind of just looks like a blob, but we kind of, yeah, we did as best as we could, and now we're just gonna fill in for his headphones. And so we're just gonna draw all that and draw his fingers, because I forgot those were there, and draw his nails, because that's all we have left to do, other than, yeah, there's a little bit of a problem with one of the fingers, because there's a hole in it. But now we got all the nails, and now we got all the fingers and with skin, and
I gave your 3D pen a nose.
I don't think we know if it needs a nose.
I don't think it's supposed to have a nose.
So now we're filling in the nails, and I realized that it looked kind of weird with the headphones, so I'm just gonna outline it so you can see them going down. And it also kind of looks better when it's outlined. I'm also adding the little ear thingy, so it looks like it's actually in his ear. She does not need to be pushing that around. You can leave now. No, you can leave.
I don't want to.
You can leave. No, drop the snowman. Okay, he's got a lump in his head. Now we're gonna be drawing press and plays. It's meant to fit his hat. It took a second to find a picture that I could use, but you know, that's kind of all we had.
Hey, look, it's bulging out.
Yeah. Now she's ripping out the whole drawer.
Yeah,
Don't push down. It's gonna break.
don't do it. Okay,
We just So his eyes are kind of they didn't really have any color or anything. Kind of ruined his chin. There's not much there.
I would go with.
The eye is kind of horrible. It just looks like a black hole in his face. And then his hair, everything just doesn't match up to where it's supposed to be. The part that I'm doing right now took way too long to figure out how I'm gonna do it. So I kind of just spent way too long on his hair, and it kind of looks bad. She's back in the room. So, yeah, the hair, I tried putting gray because I was like, maybe I can just do gray. It looked horrible, so I got rid of that. Now we're going to do his mouth. It's really hard to do his mouth when I don't know how to draw his mouth.
Why do you have to do the teeth like that?
Because it's the teeth. That's how it's supposed to look. That's how his teeth look.
No, that's
I tried making
don't
them.
look anything like that.
I tried making his teeth as normal as possible.
Why? Just stop making them so long.
Well, his teeth are supposed to go down here. His mouth is 10 times bigger than it's supposed to be, so I kind of just...
make it smaller.
His bottom teeth are like shark
Why
teeth.
does he like have a shark? Why?
I don't know. Now almost forgot to do his nose. I was about to do his body and then forgot his nose. But not at this point. A little bit later. But yeah. And then now I'm just making it look better. And then now, yeah, here's his nose. Now the rest of his body is probably just better than him. What? You're not grabbing this. So now we're gonna start working on his body. At this point, I just realized that in the corner, in this picture, it says "Draw My Life." If you look at the photos, and so I'm kind of drawing him, I guess. His fingers are probably the second worst thing in the entire drawing because I don't know how to draw fingers very well, as you can obviously tell. They look horrible.
Toes.
And so I'm trying to get all of it look as normal as possible. His body was the easiest to draw because it's just a body. You're not really doing much. And so his chin is just, it's so bad. I can't. And now I'm basically finished with the whole drawing, and I'm naming him Bootleg Preston. So now we're gonna move on to the final drawing, Queso. Or, yeah, what was that picture? Those are the same pictures. Now we're gonna draw it. It's pooping. Okay. So we're starting with his head, cause I don't know how to start with this. It's mostly hair. Now I'm just drawing his nose, as it's obvious what I'm doing. It's kind of just the process. I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of this.
Yeah, a rock shaped like bread. 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 You touch me, then you're dead. A rock shaped like bread. A rock shaped like bread. Rock shaped like bread. It's not even bread. Rock shaped like bread. Or rock shaped like bread. Rock shaped like bread. It's not even bread. It's not even bread. It's just a rock that's shaped like bread. Rock shaped like bread. You touch me, then you're dead. It's not even bread, it's just a rock in the shape of bread. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rock shaped like bread. Rock shaped like. Rock shaped like. You touch me, then you're dead. It's just a rock that's shaped like bread. It's just a rock that's shaped like bread. Yes.
So after listening to that amazing song, we're now going to be talking about my Mr. Beast drawing, which I have drawn before this video was even recorded. And I'll show you the picture that I used for it. I used this one right there, this Nickelodeon one. Finished drawing all of them. And there's the, I'm on the blue screen so you can see, but that's not Mr. Beast. His teeth are horrible, his nose, his eyes. If I'm even pointing at his eyes right now, this is just a blanket. Right here. And so what our only option is to just execute every single one of them or just delete them. But I'm not doing either of those because that took way too long to draw those. Actually, it only took like 10 minutes for each of them. So, don't like, don't subscribe, and never watch any of my videos ever again.
Yeah. Cheese grater, beat baiter, feet later. Teeth yellow, beat mellow, wheat metal. Guess I'll just have to wait until I die. Just like how your mom is a guy. We're all gonna die, and Mr. Beast has them thighs, chicken thighs. Just like how Abraham Lincoln died, shot through the head. Oh wait, that's a cow, oh well. That vegan teacher really lost her thing, and vegan booty has no chill. Just like how your dad has